In this video, you'll get a clear overview of everything included in the Arc Raiders playtest number 2. What content awaits you, how to join, key details about maps, weapons, gear and skill trees, plus a summary of the first impressions from press and content creators who had early access to the playtest. By the end of the video, you'll know exactly whether it's worth jumping into Arc Raiders over the next few days. Personally, I'm pretty sure you'll want to clear a few hours for Embarc Studios' new PvPvE Extraction Shooter. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to do the usual YouTube stuff. Liking, subscribing, commenting and sharing it with your friends really helps me out, and I appreciate it in advance. I've been following Arc Raiders since the first trailer, back when it was still pitched as a pure open-world co-op PvE game. I even played the first playtests and was honestly pretty disappointed with what I saw. But let me say this up front, the gameplay I have now seen from the second playtest looks refreshingly different and above all, insanely fun. I was genuinely surprised in a positive way. But before we dive into the impressions from the early players, I've got some essential information about Playtest 2 to share with you first. The playtest starts today, April 30th, and runs for 5 days, so until May 4th. This time, consoles are also included. That means PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles can join the action. And for the first time, there is no content embargo. You're free to talk about your experience, stream your sessions, record footage, and make videos if that's your thing. To get access, you can either request it directly on the Steam page, or for all other platforms, sign up through Embarc's website, which I've linked in the video description below. Don't worry, new invites go out daily for all platforms during the playtest, so you're not too late. If you already had access to a previous playtest, you're automatically in again and can just download the game and start playing. Also, everyone with access can invite 2 more friends after playing 4 matches, so you'll be able to enjoy the game with your squad. Super nice. So, what kind of content can you expect in the playtest? There are 3 playable maps, and here's a quick rundown of each one. Dam Battlegrounds. The Alcantara power plant, or the Dam, once served as a crucial raider stronghold during the bitter closing battles of the first wave. Even now, those toxic, waterlogged lands remain a hotspot for Arc skirmishes. Buried City. Amidst the sand dunes in this arid wasteland, Buried City is a remnant of the old world, quite unlike the cold steel spires of the Exodus age. Walk these narrow streets and empty plazas and know that people once lived here. Asera Spaceport. A majestic testament to humanity's past ambitions, Asera Spaceport is where the Exodus shuttles, vessels of hope and desperation, once roared into the heavens, leaving a beleaguered Earth behind. Matches on the maps feature dynamic weather conditions and can take place at different times of day, including nighttime, which looks absolutely stunning. There are also more AI enemies than in previous playtests. The so-called Arcs make life difficult for raiders. These mechanical drones roam both the skies and the ground across the Rust Belt, the wastelands of Arc Raiders, and they present a serious challenge for players. Not only are they frustrating sound traps, but each one has unique attack patterns and some even wear armor plating that can only be broken with special types of ammo. Making her first appearance in the game is the so-called Queen, a massive, multi-legged bot that likely requires multiple teams to bring down. And yes, you're probably wondering, does that lead to chaotic PvP gunfights afterward? I'd say the chances are pretty high. Sometimes it's smarter to avoid the AI altogether. They're tough and the gunfights they trigger are loud and can be heard from far away, instantly drawing attention from other teams. That adds a solid stealth component to the gameplay. In Speranza, you have a social hub with vendors, quest givers, a weaponsmith and various shops where you can gear up with gadgets and other essentials for your raids. You can also fully customize the look of your raider to your own preferences. And while there are 3 different skill trees focused on conditioning, survivability and mobility, your raider doesn't have abilities or ultimates. The third-person gunplay is clearly the main focus here. A nice little touch, you can switch the shoulder you're aiming over with a single key press. There's a preview of the battle passes in Arc Raiders as well. The black market offers 3 battle passes you can purchase using raider tokens. You earn raider tokens by just playing and leveling up. With creds, which you get for completing daily missions, you can unlock exclusive gear from each of the 3 passes. And now a few quick bullet points and general gameplay info for you. Each match lasts 30 minutes. Some extraction points shut down as time goes on, so the longer you stay, the fewer options you'll have to get out. World events grant juicy bonus loot and unique rewards, but completing them is loud, so it puts a target on your back for other teams. You can play solo or in teams of 2 or 3. If you don't have friends in the playtest, there's matchmaking to help you find a squad. Yes, Bungie, this is how you do it. There's also both squad-based and proximity voice chat. Bungie, I hope you're taking notes here too. Take a look at the minimum PC specs. Pause the video if you want a closer look. Here's also the keyboard layout and the controller settings. As for performance, all I've heard so far has been really positive. Even though the game looks stunning on Unreal Engine 5, it runs surprisingly smooth even on older systems. On modern hardware, it can easily hit over 100 FPS without even needing DLSS. If you've played the finals by Embarc Studios, you already know these devs have mastered the Unreal Engine. Now let's get to a quick roundup of the pros and cons reported by content creators and press who had early access a few days ago. I've linked the relevant Reddit post with links to gameplay videos in the video description, and I highly recommend you check out Operator Drewski's gameplay video. That one's my personal favorite so far. Let's start with what's great. Cinematic presentation. Stunning Unreal-powered visuals with dynamic weather and lighting that make every map feel alive and immersive. Top-tier audio design. Exceptionally clear, directional sound from rustling loot containers to AI beeps that fuels both stealth play and hair-trigger PvP engagements. And on a personal note, when you watch all the content creators' gameplay videos, you'll hear how exceptional and brilliant the sound really is. It's absolutely stunning. Balanced PvPvE loop. Arc robots are a real threat, but not bullet sponges. They force smart play without overwhelming gunfights. Human encounters feel tense without devolving into bullet sponge duels. Emergent moments. Proximity chat, on-the-fly alliances or betrayals, and unpredictable third parties make each 20 to 30 minute raid uniquely memorable. Meaningful progression. Underground Hub Speranza lets you upgrade crafting benches, unlock gear, tweak a 3-branch skill tree and equip better backpacks, shields and weapons for your next run. Free loadout safety net. Randomized free loadout option gets you back into the fray without risking your hard-won stash. And now let's talk about what could be better according to content creators and press. Inventory and UI juggling. Tiny backpacks, a 3-item quick swap wheel, primary 1, primary 2 and melee, and cluttered compass demand micromanagement that can break immersion. Sparse in-match objectives. Beyond scavenge and extract, there are few dynamic quests or mini-events on the maps. Runs can feel aimless if you're not PvP focused. Steep grinds for max build. Fully maxing all 45 skill tree nodes takes around 225 successful extractions, great for diehards, daunting for casuals. Limited weapon swap feedback. No real-time ammo counts or recoil stats in HUD. Weapon wheel selection obscured by third-person camera. Extraction bottlenecks. Elevator or train-based exits are noisy, slow, and prime PvP hotspots. Great for tension, frustrating if you're under-geared. And technical test woes. Occasionally matchmaking hiccups and UI polish needed before full launch, though the core build already feels release ready. I hope now you've got a good understanding of what Arc Raiders brings to the table in Playtest 2, and I hope this video made you wanting to jump right in. Let me know in the comments if you'll be checking it out or if it's a pass for you. That's all for this video, have an awesome day and I'll catch you in the next one.